Hey there, Overpower players. Welcome back to another Traveling Goof Overpower video. Today we're going to be talking some old sets. Now that the NAOL Valhalla event has just finished up, exciting games on the stream. Thanks very much, Overpower Adventures, for streaming those for us. Really cool matches, and makes me want to get in, play in some more tournaments, that's for sure. But I gotta wait till Philly to do that. And while I wait, of course I'm play testing some different decks, but I jumped on the nostalgia train, and today we're going to be opening a DC starter box, 3 DC packs, and seeing if I'm going to get lucky with an Overpower foil here. So, tune in, let's see what we see. Alright, here we go. It's not going to be nearly as exciting as opening one of those IQ boxes or image boxes that was just announced in the raffle, but I think this is going to be fun too. One of the things that I've liked with, I guess, the DC and Image starter sets is that you don't have a list of actual characters who's in it. It's going to be a surprise. So it comes with 69 cards. That's going to have the mission sets, that's going to have events, that's going to have power cards. I think it's usually 1 through 6. And then it's going to be 4 random characters. So I'm hoping to get Batman. That would be a cool one. I know there's always people looking to get his character card to make a trade with. Other than that, I got Superman in another box that I opened, and it would also be very cool to pull Eradicator. I have been looking for him. I think he's like Superman, but he's got better cards. So let's get into this. Let's see what I get. We'll get to the actual packs a little bit later, to where I will start off with the box, since that's pretty much all commons, and then the packs should have some exciting rares, so hopefully I can get more cards there. And this is sealed pretty good for being 30 years old. There we go. Alright. DC Overpower. Now, a lot of people don't like the cards that are in the DC sets. I know a lot of them have some pretty weak specials, but I think that some of them are really fun, and I think there's a couple that could definitely work into decks. So we'll see what I get. So starting off, got Might Over Mind. Yeah, a little bit sticky. There we go. And I hope that's just these mission cards that are like this. Superman, Wonder Woman. Fighting, I think that's Leader. Alright, so we got that mission. And looks like the first character is going to be Metallo. 6 energy, 7 strength. Alright, 4 additional. That's pretty good. Remove a hit. Sklepion type build there. No idea what else is in his set. Discard a placed universe card. Alright, can't be used to defend, so that's not quite so good. Strength, Lex Luthor. I think so. Actually, he's one of the characters that I own. They've got a handful of cards in the set that have this cool 2 strength, 2 additional. That's pretty great. So I hope I can maybe pull one of his 1 per decks when I get to the pack. Alright, Knockout. Fighting and Strength character. What has she got? Alright, 4 make an additional. We've got her Strength and Energy actions are +2. Fighting and Intellect are -2. Alright, so it makes her Strength pretty impressive. I don't think that it's worth running, though. No fighting may be played against her. That's a pretty decent defense. The 4 plus additionals, I don't think are enough to make either of them strong. And let's see, the final character is Penguin. 6616, same stats as Bane. He's got another 2 make an additional, but this is just hot garbage. The -3 venture, the 4. I've seen other people actually playing that, so we'll see. Alright, so to go with this Might Over Mind, it comes no teamwork universes may be played. That's actually really good. I'm not too much of a fan of Teamwork, so this is some pretty good lockout actually on Teamworks. And then one character can't play specials. Interesting. Okay. Put those over there. Let's see what else we got here real quick. Some Teamworks, some allies. Penguin and his laser. Yeah, these are kind of in rough shape. You can see the ink is a little bit faded. Alright, so Hazard, I have actually his card. Almost put him in a Barsoom deck. Alright, so that wraps up my starter box. Not so bad. Let's collapse these a little bit. Alright, and now let's pull one of these booster packs. Only got 9 cards, should be 1 rare that's inside. Oh man, that's crazy. Race Against Crime. That would be hard to collect a whole one there. So we got another power card. Azrael, avoid 1 fighting or strength. Okay, a very bizarre looking ally card. Okay. Penguin. It's handy. Robin, what came in one of my other starter boxes, so I've already got his, but cool. Lex Luthor. This is actually a good one of his. I think he's got a handful of nice specials, but can't be defended by a strength icon. The meta has a lot of strength. We see Beast of Brute all over the place, so this could be pretty useful. And then we got a 2 multi. So I have no idea what the rare was there. I don't know if it's Robin. Honestly, I have 0 idea what any of the rarities are. So let's look at pack number 2. Let's see, does it actually tell you what comes in it? Join the Overpower Legion. It doesn't say what rares and everything are included. Alright, so we got another Race Against Crime. It's the same exact one actually, so that's not super helpful. Alright, a couple more. Allies, or Eye of the Storm, all universe card bonuses are an additional +1. That's pretty garbage. 1 power. Superboy. Okay, very much the same as, yep, that's another no fighting as well. It doesn't show up too much because her combat is not that big in Legacy. Alright, kind of a cool universe. Steel. Nope, not Metallo, Steel. Same thing, no characters using a fighting icon. And then Catwoman's 5 AP. Can't be defended by a fighting icon. Man, this is a whole bunch of fighting hate in these packs. Alright, let's see. Last of the DC packs. Nice, Superman. Like I said, I already had him, so it's good to get another special. And we got Into the Depths. All strength power cards don't count to venture total this battle. That's a good one. I just don't have the set. Universe. Power card. Universe. Riddlers. 2 additionals. Nice. Batman special. Avoid any attack made with a power card is a good one. And then here we go. One of those into the... There we go. That's a cool one. I think that actually makes the whole pack itself worth it. These usually run a few bucks. And it's very good to get a DC 8. Pair with Lex Luthor himself. Alright. Those are pretty cool. I think I'm most excited for just having Lex Luthor. Those 8s are always just a great thing to have. And there's really not that many out there. So his minus venture card is pretty amazing. I think it's a -6, so it's not as good as Moriarty's, but it'd be fun to make a crime deck with Lex Luthor and Moriarty. All right, and I've got one of these lying around. I've opened 2 others from a local game store. They both had foils in it, so I'm hoping to get lucky again. All right, Carson of Venus. Nice, Zeus. Not a foil stack, but I'll take it because got that nice 9 energy. Following up with Zeus, got his teamwork. Got teamwork, and okay, Mina Harker. Cool. Well, thanks for tuning in, guys. Always fun to open new Overpower stuff. Bye.